Thank you, everyone, for joining us on the program. The return of a ban on alcohol sales has stirred a debate among South Africans as the government steps up efforts to reduce pressure on hospitals amid a rapid increase in coronavirus infections. President Cyril Ramaphosa, in a televised address, blamed the resumption of alcohol sales last month for burdening hospitals and clinics with related injuries, violence, and trauma. He went on to outline preventive measures, including a nighttime curfew and mandatory mask wearing when in public. Ramaphosa also lambasted citizens who have continued to hold social gatherings, including parties and overcrowded funerals, saying that they had contributed significantly to the rapid spread of the virus. So far, South Africa has the largest cases of coronavirus in Africa, with over 300,000 cases, about 4,600 deaths, but there is growing concern over the newly imposed restrictions. With us now to bring some perspective is South African journalist Ntando Nkumbe. Ntando, an upsurge in COVID-19 cases in South Africa. What can we say? Did the government react too soon by easing restrictions in the first place?
If you are to look in the recent few days or a few weeks, you would see that there is an increase in the numbers across the country, across all the provinces of the country. And this cannot be blamed to the government. We cannot say that the government maybe reacted slowly or did not act quicker in terms of controlling the spread of the virus. This now becomes to the behavior of the society. It is now a responsibility of the community. It is the responsibility of individuals, citizens, to ensure that what the government is saying, instructions that are being given by the health practitioners, that are being given by the government, they have to be implemented by individuals. It is the responsibility of families, individuals, community, and the society to ensure that there is pure and clear implementation of all those protocols. But the challenge in South Africa, you would say, especially during the lockdown season, you would see that many people, they did not take it serious. And until now, we have some people who are not even taking it serious. They don't believe that this disease or this virus exists. So once the community is that kind of a mentality, the government will always suffer. The government needs people who will respond to what they are saying. But now we have many people just ignoring the clear protocols that need to be followed by individuals. I think this needs to go back to individuals. This needs to go back to families. This needs to go back to the community. This needs to go back to the society to ensure what is being said by the health practitioners, that what is being said by the government is implemented. The thing that is causing the increase, I am sure, it's lack of implementation of the protocols. Whether it's at workplace, whether it's at a public place, whether it's within a family setup, wherever, there must be a clear implementation of all those protocols to ensure that we control or we reduce the spread of the virus.
And it is the implementation of the protocols or the procedures and measures that President Cyril Ramaphosa wants to now ensure with the restrictions. But Ntando, how is the return of the alcohol sale ban and curfew going to affect not just the liquor sector, but the economy as a whole?
As this situation is continuing to increase or to happen, it's going to knock our economy. The economy is going to be heavily affected. I'm sure many companies started to retrench. Many companies started to shut down some branches. Many companies are even promising that they will be closing the entire business because of this outbreak. We are going to see many companies closing within the hospitality sector. We are going to see many companies within the aviation value chain closing their businesses. And this is a big knock to the economy. So I don't think that we have a situation whereby we are going to have our economy recovering within the next year or the next few years. We are going to see a lot of burning within the companies. You see the burn rate that is been caused by the COVID-19 in many companies has forced the company to close down. And now I think what the president has said, maybe to ensure that there is a banning of selling of beer, all those things, these are implementation that the government is saying, but it needs us. One might not drink beer, one might not buy beer, but still it does not follow those protocols that are being put in place by the government. So it is in my view that the community must ensure that we save our economy. The population ensure that we save our economy. The companies themselves, the management of the company, they have to put in place systems to ensure that this disease is controlled for the safety of the workers and for the continuity of those companies. Yes, I can tell you that there are many companies that have lost production because of COVID-19, and this is the direct impact to the economy.
And indeed, and also we cannot imagine the biting impact of that on families. Ntando, I'd like to thank you, though, for sharing with us the latest from South Africa. Thank you very much for your thoughts and perspective. South African journalist Ntando Nkumbe speaking to us there from Johannesburg. Thank you.